All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music and cultural issues, politics, and all kinds of stuff like that. And doing so in real time for real people just like you and me. Just visualize the pointing. It's the Harmless Dave podcast being brought to you by Fire Tiger, the band. Their album, All the Time. You guys got to check it out. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's fantastic. It's very 80s, just like me. And everybody knows it. All right, Fire Tiger, firetiger.com for all their cool merchandise. I know they're not paying me. I just really, really like this band. They should have been signed to a major label years ago. Speaking of the 80s, Dee Snider is talking. And if he's talking, if his lips are moving, I'm most likely getting angry. And here we go again. So Twisted Sister is going to reunite. They're going to get back together again in 2024 for political rallies. Yeah, no, they're not going to Trump rallies, even though, Donald Trump has used "We're Not Going to Take It" at his political rally. And I think some other people may have used it over time. I don't know, maybe Arizona gubernatorial candidate Carrie Lake might have used it. I mean, these guys get so angry when the populist, right-leaning people use it. They just go out of their minds. Anyway, frontman Dee Snider says next year you're going to see some Twisted Sister reunions at different political rallies that need our support. And they're going to reunite because politicians keep using their song, "We're Not Going to Take It," but not in the way it was intended. Okay, Dee, let me tell you what I think this song is about. All right? And based on the videos, too, that were very popular in the 1980s, the song is about authoritarianism and sticking it to the man. And in this case, based on the video, this father who was lecturing his kid who wanted to play guitar and he wanted to rock and so forth, and the father didn't want him to do that. So anyway, it's pretty clear cut. So it's a song that is against authoritarianism. See, the problem in today's culture is if you make a rule to keep people from doing stupid things, you're considered an authoritarian. A parent who would tell their kid maybe they should study a little bit harder and get good grades, and then you can play the guitar as well, rather than saying, "Hey, Johnny, don't worry about your homework. Just play the guitar and just make dad angry all the time." That's going to work. That'll be good for your household. Your family life will get so much better. You learn these things as you get older. Back in the 80s, I thought, hey, this is the coolest song. And I wasn't even into this kind of music. But when the song came out, I was like, what a great song. What a great video. But "We're Not Going to Take It." It's not being used as it was intended to be used because it's at Trump rallies. Oh, no. So next year, you're going to see some Twisted Sister reunions at different political rallies that need our support, says Dee Snider. The band has a concern that the song is being co-opted by the extreme right. And we want to make sure that people still know it's a song for everybody. And it does not represent that selfish micro group. Okay, Hillary Clinton. Why don't you just call them deplorables, Dee? They're a selfish micro group. It's a small group, according to Dee, because micro means small, right? Hey, Dee, I don't think it's a small group. Wasn't it like 70 million people who voted, Dee? Dee, hello? Is this on? Yeah. I can't get the microphone to go back on. There it is. If you tap the microphone, it literally goes off. Anyway, he adds it is really for the mass people. The mass people? People who attend mass at Catholic Church? No. The moderate people. The people that just want to live their lives, be themselves, and not have people tell them they can't be themselves. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I know where this is going. So, say you're a crazy doctor and you're consulting with a crazy parent who is telling their kid that they were born in the wrong body. Yeah, I think that's kind of where this is going. Snyder, who is known to wear makeup as part of his Twisted Sister stage setup or getup, is particularly upset about some of the drag bands. You know, I like drag racing a lot, and sometimes they have it in my neighborhood here with a couple of Toyota Corollas out front, but yeah, the drag bands, it's just a real bummer, according to Dee Snider. And there's legislation being passed. You know, people in these states are actually voting for it, and then the governor of the states are signing it into law. And Snyder is really upset about this. And this is the cause du jour. Not clean air, not clean water, not out of control inflation. And this is all his boy Biden who did all this stuff, right? You can go after Trump for some stuff too. I have a problem. I'm an equal opportunity offender. But, you know, the status quo is not working out, Dee Snider. But it seems the cultural issues are really the only things these guys really care about. They don't care about financial issues. I don't think Dee Snider has to worry about money. So why would he care, right? It's kind of interesting how that works, right? So according to Dee, his band wouldn't be allowed to play in Texas, he says, because of the band's makeup wearing. So where do I stand with the Alphabet Soup community? I stand with them 100%. He also noted that he'd be more than happy for the Alphabet Soup people and the drag racing people to use his song. He says, I'm very in favor of free expression on every level. Whoa, wait, whoa, what? Whoa. What happened to the selfish micro group, Dee? Dee, it's in the same article. I'm very in favor of free expression on every level, except for this selfish micro group. And I will stand with the community. Which community? Oh, the Alphabet Soup community. Okay. And he'll do so if they ask me to. So I guess Dee is looking for an invitation. So here's my take, is that he's already been asked to do something for 2024. He's already been asked. I mean, I think based on, you know, those Twitter files, there are a group of people who are connected with the government in sort of an indirect way. And there are certain rock bands that meet the criteria here. They're able to be a part of the establishment, cheerlead. This guy cheerleaded during the pandemic like you wouldn't believe. You wouldn't, just irritating and really making people angry. I'm sure he wouldn't be at a Robert F. Kennedy Jr. rally, and I bet you there will be rallies for RFK Jr. There will be rallies for Trump. I don't think Joe Biden is going to have a rally. So this isn't really a political rally more than a rally for a certain group of people who believe in something that is ripping the country apart right now. And he's on their side. So anyway, if you see the commercial for Win Dixie, instead of I Want to Rock, it's I Want to Win. The band is... Not only have they sold out to the establishment, but they pretty much work for the establishment. And Dee Snider, who I thought was a rebel back in the 1980s, and I keep saying this over and over again, and he's not the only one, but he's one of the most outspoken and visible ones. And there's a reason for this. There's definitely a reason for this. Dee Snider will be financially set, and probably his family for generations, because he decided to go ahead and work for the man. You know, he's working for the man, and he is defending things that in many cases are indefensible. Sorry, this stuff is about little kids, Dee. I'm sure in Texas, adults can go see Twisted Sister. All right? This is just a way to gin up sympathy for something that really should be condemned instead of being looked at as a positive. Oh, I'm really worried that we won't be able to do this concert because we wear makeup. Is Kiss having any problems out there? They wear makeup. Are they having problems? I mean, there's a difference too between makeup and drag. There's a difference. Okay? So, anyway, A lot of dis and misinformation, D. I don't know what you're doing. All I know is I've got to be careful that I just don't represent the selfish micro group here on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Podcasts, videos, Patreon for $1 a month, $1, $2, whatever you can afford. Also, YouTube memberships. And just watch those videos, and I'll see you soon.